but being rap royalty doesn't protect you from crazy fans. In 2018, Jay and Beyonce were performing in Atlanta as a part of their On the Run 2 tour. They had just finished their set and were walking backstage when a fan somehow bypassed security. This next rapper got hit with a $22 million lawsuit after a brawl that occurred when a fan rushed the stage.
Right,
this is what happened. Snoop Dogg.
Got all the vibes. Yeah, I got all the vibes. I can't let you run. A nigga can't let you run. This rock star life got me on another high. It's fucking with my mind. All these drugs on my mind. I got all the vibes. Yeah, I got all the vibes. I can't let you run. A nigga can't let you run. This rock star life got me on another high. It's fucking with my mind. All these drugs on my mind. Getting to the back.
Good Dark Knight gang in this thing. Gang. Hey, bro, you see the title? Rappers jumped on stage. X, Hotboii, Pitbull, Snoop Dogg, Jay-Z, etc. This is about to be a fire video. Look, I haven't done reactions faded in a minute. I'm faded right now, bro. After I'm done doing reactions, I'm going to Six Flags. And I'm going to get on roller coasters today. When's the last time you got on roller coasters? When's the last time you felt that fear, boy? I want to feel that fear today. I'm so weird. But today's about to be a fire day. I was supposed to have a booty call tonight. I'm about to cancel on her. Nah, I swear. I had a girl coming over tonight, but I'm about to just cancel because I really want to get on these roller coasters, bro. Anyway, I'm ready to hop into this video. This is about to be a fire video. Shout out to the gang. Y'all know I love y'all, man. Y'all my boys, like, for real. For real. Let's hop into this video. Let's go.
Rap world gets pretty crazy. From robberies to fights to shootouts, hip-hop is a genre like no other. Just because you make it out the streets doesn't mean you're safe. Especially when you have to perform every night and your location is made public to potential ops. Here's a look at some rappers who've been jumped on stage during their performance. XXXTentacion, Johnsay Onfroy, better known as XXXTentacion, was a popular yet controversial artist from Broward County, Florida. X had a brief yet influential career that was cut short by his tragic murder in June 2018. Before his death, X was involved in his fair share of beef with other artists, including one that resulted in the rapper getting jumped on stage at a concert in San Diego. X was on stage at the observatory.
Never heard about this. This is interesting. R.I.P. to X. Y'all know I was an X fan. I wasn't like a huge X fan, but I was a fan for real. R.I.P.
North
to the
Park
homies,
in San
bro.
Diego, performing the song Revenge, when an unknown person rushed him from backstage in an all-out sprint and tackled him to the ground. It happened so fast, security didn't even have time to react until the attacker was already on top of him. But they spring into action once he's on the floor and a brawl breaks out. According to media outlets, someone ended up getting stabbed in the chaos. The attack stemmed from a beef X had with San Diego rapper Rob Stone. Rob Stone was best known for his hit song Chill Bill. Rob and X's friend Ski Master Slump God got into it over stage time at a show held in the observatory during Designer's Outlet tour. Rob Stone was a bigger artist than Ski at the time and therefore was set to perform after him in front of a bigger group of people. Ski Mask felt that he was a more established artist than Rob and that Rob just had a one-hit wonder and he deserved less stage time than the Slump God. Steve tried to come on stage to perform during Rob's slot and had to be escorted off stage by security. X wasn't feeling the disrespect towards his brother and dissed Rob on social media, which led all three rappers to get into a war. The night after the Twitter beef, Ski was jumped on stage by some of Rob's people at another show on the same tour. About a month after that incident,
hey, this is crazy. They was really going at it. And
they
was
out
going
in
back
Miami,
and forth.
despite already being booked to
stupid,
perform.
but it's like,
that's
promoter
crazy
was cool
too,
with
though.
X
and Ski. Then, on June 7, 2017, XXXTentacion was attacked at the observatory. The attacker was not Rob Stone himself, but an associate who ended up getting stabbed 7 times and brought to the hospital in critical condition. Rob Stone claims that he didn't set up the attack. Someone he knew just took it upon themselves to do it on his behalf. Whether that's true or not, it's hard to tell. X was killed just a year later in a robbery gone wrong, and the beef never escalated beyond this attack. But ever since X got sucker punched on stage, rappers have been on their guard. This next artist hit a fan in the
Yeah, he straight up sucker punch him. Bro, you know you can kill somebody if you hit them hard enough. They're not paying attention. You just
head with a microphone, right there. Throwing money in his face. You heard that right. Here's the story. Hotboii. Javari Walker, aka Hotboii, is an up-and-coming rapper from Orlando, Florida. He's best known for tracks like Don't Need Time and Shit, and has amassed millions of plays on Spotify and Apple Music. And like his music implies, Hotboii's with the shit. Hotboii was performing at a packed club and fans were trying to get his attention. One fan in particular was especially bold and got
trying to really pay attention.
Right up in his face to get a handshake. Hotboii just ignores him and keeps performing the song. So the guy takes a wad of cash and throws it in his face. Ooh. This angered the artist because he instantly stopped performing and threw the microphone at him. After the music stops playing, he starts walking to the back of the stage while security prevents anyone else from approaching the rapper. It's not clear whether the fan was snatched up by security or if he left on his own, but Hotboii clearly wasn't feeling the disrespect. It was pretty wild of the fan to think that the rapper would dap him up in the middle of a performance, especially since we're in the middle of a pandemic. If you thought that wasn't necessary, this next rapper invited a fan on stage at a performance in Colorado and then punched him in the face. Here's the story. Pitbull. Armando Perez, aka Pitbull, is a
Pitbull about that life, huh? All right.
Rapper and reggaeton artist from Miami, Florida. Pitbull has had a career full of major hits.
But wait, hold on. That last one wasn't nothing too crazy. It's just people be tripping, bro.
He sold over 7.5 million records and amassed over 15 billion streams on YouTube. Although Pitbull has rebranded himself as more of a pop artist than a rapper, Pitbull is still ready to handle business at any time. At a performance in Colorado, Pitbull had to go into attack mode to deal with the disruptive fan who was throwing money in his face. Pitbull later told MTV that the guy was standing in the front row making it rain cash. He said at first, he started pushing the money off the stage toward his fans, but it got disruptive. He was about to go into the song Bojangles, but the guy kept throwing up cash, and Pitbull had to give him a warning. He told the guy to stop, and even brought him on stage in hopes that it would calm him down. But instead, he threw a giant wad of money in his face. After that, Pitbull...
What? Yo, why would you do that? What's wrong with this dude?
Instinct kicked in, and he ends up decking the fan, who's then escorted off stage by security. Then, Pitbull continued with the show without missing a beat.
Oh, this
Pitbull told MTV
Pitbull hard, cuz. Pitbull hard. But nah, hold on, look. Why would the fan do that? All right, he throwing money on stage. He hype. He probably drunk. You feel me? So he throwing money on stage, having a great time. Pitbull like, all right, bro, yeah, come on stage with me. Like, all right, you lit. That's cool. Get lit with me, cuz. He get on stage, Pitbull throw a wad of cash in his face. Like, bah. Yo, people be tripping. Oh,
incident made him feel wild again, like he did back in the day growing up in the streets of Miami. He said that the fan knew what he had coming to him and was given ample warning to stop before he had to be dealt with. So even though Pitbull's a pop star and professional entertainer, he still isn't someone to mess with. Fans don't always take kind to getting beat up by their favorite artist. This next rapper got hit with a $22 million lawsuit after a brawl that occurred when a fan rushed the stage.
Right,
this is what happened. Snoop Dogg.
Uncle Snoop.
Calvin Brodus Jr., better known as Snoop Dogg, is a hip-hop legend and pop culture icon who has sold over 35 million albums worldwide and has made music in every genre from reggae to gospel. But before he was hip-hop's uncle, Snoop was one of the originators of gangsta rap and was associated with one of the most notorious record labels in history, Death Row Records. Snoop grew up in Long Beach, California, and was a member of the Rolling 20s Crips. Snoop's early career was full of controversies and legal issues. That included getting hit with a $22 million lawsuit after his security destroyed a fan for coming on stage. The incident occurred at a show in 2005 at the White River Amphitheater in Auburn, Washington, a city just outside of Seattle. Footage of the concert shows Snoop and his crew performing his classic hit, Gin and Juice. Just before the chorus kicks in, a man in a white t-shirt comes up behind Snoop and tries to put his arm around him. Snoop barely has time to react before security grabs onto the guy and starts beating his ass. The guy gets beaten pretty badly by several large security guards, and the whole thing is captured on tape. Snoop never actually throws a punch in the chaos, but that didn't save him from getting hit with a $22 million lawsuit by the fans seeking payment for his pain and suffering.
What?
The fan's name was Richard Monroe.
Rich, chill, bruh. You ran up on stage. Niggas don't know what you about to do. They don't know you. We don't know you, bruh. You can't sit with us. You don't even go here. All right, let me stop. That was corny, bro. Look, I'm high. Leave me alone.
He claims that he was invited on stage at the encouragement of the rapper and was simply trying to get his attention when he was viciously pummeled by security. He alleges that the security guards not only jumped him, but they also ripped out his diamond earrings, stole his watch, cell phone, and wallet, and poured liquor on him while he was already on the floor. Rapper The Game was also on the bill that night, was allegedly one of the men who delivered the beatdown and was also named in the lawsuit. Richard Monroe ended up suffering bruised ribs, a broken nose, and a busted lip. Although it was Snoop's bodyguards who delivered the beating, not the staff of the arena, Monroe claims they did nothing to help. Monroe ended up receiving a settlement of $449,400 for the injuries he suffered. Pretty nice chunk of change, but not quite the $22 million he was after. But that wasn't the only time Snoop has to deal with fan antics.
So the homie won a settlement for him running on stage during the performance and getting beat up. Shit, I know my next payday.
At the concert back in 2013, a crazy fan jumped on stage and did a flip before being escorted backstage by security. During the middle of the song Beautiful, a fan somehow makes it onto the stage, does a pretty impressive flip, and then starts dancing. It's clear that Snoop's bodyguards have learned their lesson this time and aren't so aggressive with how they handle him. However, they aren't soft on him either, and one of the bodyguards picks him up from behind and carries him backstage to either beat him up or toss him out of the concert.
I'm sure they
Thankfully,
tossed him out.
rappers have security to protect them from crazy people like this. But security isn't always ready for action. This next rapper was assaulted by a drunk fan who made it past security and was stopped by backup dancers instead. Let's get into it. Jay-Z. Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, is a rap legend from Brooklyn, New York. Every hip-hop fan knows the Jay-Z story. He went from being a teenage crack dealer on the streets of Brooklyn to being one of the most respected music moguls and entrepreneurs in America. But being rap royalty doesn't protect you from crazy fans. In 2018, Jay and Beyonce were performing in Atlanta as a part of their On the Run 2 tour. They had just finished their set and were walking backstage when a fan somehow bypassed security. Footage from the event shows Jay and Beyonce exiting the stage when a fan in a white jersey and denim shorts starts following them. He gets pretty close to the couple before someone walks up and cuts him off, and suddenly a fight breaks out. All the backup dancers rush to try to help, and a massive brawl breaks out. A man named Anthony Maxwell was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct and simple battery. He was intoxicated at the time and was trying to get to Jay-Z for some reason and ended up making physical contact with him, which is where the simple battery charge came into play. Neither Jay nor Beyonce was hurt in the incident, and Anthony Maxwell was treated for minor injuries after being violently removed, but he was released later the same day. Overall, it could have been much worse. However, clearly security at the venue needs to step up their game. If you like this video, check out some of our previous videos.
Bro, it was a fire
craziest
video.
rapper.
Hey man, this video blew my mind, bro. I'm faded. I really enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed kicking it with me and watching it as well, bro. If I was a little annoying, my fault. You know, I'm faded, bro. I'm just chilling with you. We chilling together, having a great time. You feel me? I'm gonna do one more reaction. I'm gonna try to find another very interesting video. I hope all you guys have a great day. Like I said, I'm about to go to Six Flags, so I'm gonna have a great day today, man. But yeah, I love y'all. Shout out to the gang. Thank you to everybody who's been watching my videos and just messing with me as an individual. You feel me? I love y'all. I love y'all, like for real, for real. But yeah, man. See y'all next time. Peace.